Good afternoon and welcome to the 2012 Charter College graduation. We gather today to honor the hard work and the achievements of the graduates that are about to cross the stage, to give inspiration to the fellow students that are here this afternoon, that one day in the near future will be seated as graduates. Also thanks to the outstanding faculty of Charter College and the family and friends that supported us throughout this adventure. This is not just a journey for the student alone. As I stand here this afternoon thinking back to the evening of December 2009, that I sat in student orientation not really sure what I was getting myself into, but ready for the challenge. I'd already signed the papers, taken the tour of the school, and was ready to start attending class. Then I picked up the first couple of books and looked through them, getting a sudden unsure feeling if I'd made the right choice about going back to school. After the first couple mods, things got easier as the routine was set up. I thought of it as a wave. The first week was flat with a gradual incline. You get into the class, you see who the instructor is, what they're like, and who might be in the class with you that you'll be working with this mod. Week 2 comes along and the wave builds. You're getting into the meat of the class, the assignments are being handed out. Week 3 gets harder and the wave gets bigger and steeper. The first half of the week is midterms, and then you push, and then the push starts to get things completed before the end of class. Week 4 comes along and the wave starts to crest. That paper is due along with the final exam and other projects for the class. Week 5 hits and somehow everything gets done, turned in, the final is taken, and we fall off the edge of the wave. Some class, the waves are bigger than others, and the best that you can hope for is that the 2 waves will equal out each mod. About halfway through the degree program, I made a decision to go full-time. This was a very difficult decision for me, as I was working a part-time job, a full-time job, and getting ready to go to school full-time. I also have a family that counts on me. I made this decision to give up 1 year and buckle down and finish my degree. I did not buy a fishing license last year because I did not want the distraction of the temptation. Yes, it's very hard to take your family down to Seward so they can go out and have a great day of fishing while you're working on your homework on the internet, doing research for a paper that's coming due at a downtown coffee shop. It would have been easy to say one day won't hurt, but one day turns into 2, and 2 turns into a week, and soon things don't get done and the class is over. 15 months later, I can stand here today and say it was worth it. I had set a very high standard for myself and not accepting anything but the best. My daughter reminded me of that the other night, sharing a little story with me that I'm sure many of you can relate to. I had taken a test on an online class that I was in and scored a 97. I was upset because I'd missed one. I told my wife I'd missed one question and was mad because I did not get 100. She looked at me and said that I should be happy with how I'd done. She went to bed and I broke out the books to find the correct answer to the test. My daughter came up a little bit later and saw that I was working on my computer and asked what I was doing. I told her that I'd found the answer and I was retaking the test so that I could get the 100. We all laughed about it that evening, but a couple days later, the same thing happened to my daughter. She was talking about her grades, only 2 points away from a B. She was very upset that she was so close but did not make it. I encouraged her to talk to the instructor if there was something missing that needed to be completed or a grade before the grade was submitted. People watch what you do more than they listen to the words that we say. Near the end of my degree program, I had found it hard to keep focused on the work that was required in the class. I had to go back and force myself to buckle down and finish. I'd tell the customer that there was a light at the end of the tunnel and it wasn't the train coming. I have a really great GPA and thought, oh, I don't need to do these couple of assignments, it wouldn't hurt. Talking with a customer that had been very supportive during my endeavor, I told her the feelings and just how hard it was to keep motivated. She told me that I only had a couple more mods left and then it would be over. Those simple words of encouragement were all that I needed to finish this class. I got a B+. And look at it as a learning experience. Look at it as a learning experience that no matter what, to keep focused on the goal. Fellow graduates, we have completed this opportunity to improve ourselves. We have chosen a degree program that we wanted to pursue. Many of us at Charter chose this because it was a quick and to-the-point teaching style over other choices here in town. Our chosen programs are very condensed, and we've learned to pick up new skills rapidly. As we move from school to our next endeavors, we take with us great responsibility. We need to make sure that we look to support fellow students and see that they finish their programs. We should support each other through this time of transition. Some will continue on to higher education, others will be headed into the workforce for the first time, and others will be making a career change. I went back to a book that I pull out of a drawer whenever I need encouragement to make decisions and just looking for direction. Alex Spanos, the owner of the San Diego Chargers, wrote a book titled Sharing the Wealth, My Story. It's about his successes in business and life, and he laid out his fundamentals for success, which I'll cover real quickly. Number one was have a solid foundation, family foundation. Discover your purpose, believe in yourself that you can accomplish, have a vision, loyalty to yourself, your employees, and your family, a steady achievement of reasonable goals, accept risk and trust your instincts, good timing, don't be defeated by failure, don't look to loans for salvation, don't make enemies, lead, don't follow, take your profits when you can, stay alert and plan ahead, and recognize the opportunity. We should take this time to say thank you to the many people that have supported us throughout this adventure. I'm sure that many people have touched our education and deserve thanks. And as Alex would say, lead and don't follow.